Today we're going to make ornaments out of metal. So the first thing that you're going to do is you are going to get a worksheet, and at your seats there are packets of different types of ornaments, and you're going to practice drawing them. They're just a 4x4 square. If you draw half of it and you want it symmetrical, draw the shape, you can just take and fold the paper over on an angle. You can kind of match up the black lines, and then you're going to scratch the pencil where you drew it. And what that's going to do is going to leave like a little ghost line, and you can then draw in the other side. So looking at all of the decorations inside the packet, you can be inspired by what you want yours to look like. And then once again, if you want it symmetrical, you just fold and rub, but I don't want mine symmetrical, so I'm going to finish drawing it. You're going to have plenty of time today. We have the whole class period to make these, so I want it nice and neat, thoughtful. When it's totally done, you are going to cut them out. So when you like your design, you have two spots to make it. If you screw up, you can always do the back side too. You're going to cut that off with your scissors. And you are going to then get a piece of metal from me, where you are going to put it back side up. Get a piece of tape. Be nice if I had this started because it's hard to pull. And then you're going to tape that piece of paper to the metal. So you kind of just line it up and put this right on the seam, and now it flaps down. You're going to want a cushion underneath it so you can use a magazine. And the first thing you're going to do is you're just going to take a pencil, or I will have a bunch of pens up front too, so you can kind of see where you've drawn, and you're going to go around the outline. I'm going rather quick. I want you to take your time. And I'm using pen so I can see where I missed the lines and where I didn't. If you want things to trace like circles or shapes, look for things around the room that have that shape. Like I could have traced like a glue stick cap for these circles, or a lid to something. You're welcome to use rulers. You know where everything is, so go ahead and help yourself, but make sure you're putting things back when you're done with it. Or if you don't know where something is, I'm the person to ask. So once you have everything outlined, you can lift your paper, and you can see that it's starting to draw on the metal. Now at this point, you want some things to push forward and some things to push back. And I will have all sorts of like little wooden sticks and tools for you to use to do that part. But a pencil usually works really well too. So if you want something to come popping forward, you're going to flip it over, and from the back side, you're going to color it. So in doing that, you can see that this little part puffed way out. You do not want to push too hard or overwork an area, because it can tear the metal, so you want to be really, really gentle. After these are finished, you will see on the board, I will have an example of what one looks like when they're finished. You are going to cut them out with scissors, and you are going to color them with Sharpies. So just making things puff forward, puff back. You can add different textures. You can kind of see that it's now getting like a relief sculpture. Be careful on the edges. Sometimes this does get sharp. You don't want to slide your skin along the edge of this. You just want to be really gentle. And then once it's completely done, you're going to hold it down and peel that off. And then you're going to cut them out. So you'll cut it, taking and turning the metal. Really careful. I leave a little bit of an edge on mine away from the pencil line. In case I make a mistake, I can always trim. So you're going to really carefully turn the metal and come in from different angles, being really, really careful. You will get a wire hook to hang these from, and they make a really cute Christmas gift. You might want to put the year on it that you made it, and put your name on the back so your parents knew what year that you made the ornament. Maybe what grade you were in. That all those things work just fine. So after, sorry, it keeps going out of view. I am trying really hard to make this go as quickly as possible, but Sharpies themselves are perfect for coloring on the metal. They will dry and be nice and bright and vivid. So after you get it all cut out, then you're going to color it with Sharpie, and it gets to go home with you today. So today we are making metal repoussé or metal tooling ornaments. Thank you so much for listening.